by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through a perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance led by Leah Huckey.
Join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Leah. Well, again, welcome to the Memorial Day ceremony. We dedicate this to all men and women who served their country and gave their lives to their country. And particularly for this particular service, we are honoring all women who have been in the service and given their lives for their country. And I'd like to call upon, is Rob here? Hey, Rob. Rob Schroder, Mayor of Martinez.
Good morning, everyone. I'm getting a little more comfortable with technology these days. I usually used to have all my speeches on paper, and I noticed with the wind blowing, it was always difficult to keep your place. And then I backed it up with an iPad, and now I don't have any paper today, so we'll see how this goes. In the right spot. Thank you and welcome. It's an honor to be part of this Martinez community event. I'd like to introduce, I saw one member of the City Council here, and that's Mr. Mark Ross, who's standing over in the side with me. Carolyn Robinson, our elected city treasurer, sitting here in the front. I don't think anybody else is here. Oh, Larry Delaney's in the back. Here, hi, Vice Mayor Larry Delaney. Thank you to the Veterans Commission for their efforts in honoring and remembering those that have served our country and those that have given their lives in that service. Today is Memorial Day. We are here to honor all who have paid the ultimate price to protect our freedom, liberty, our way of life, our open and free society. Without their sacrifice, our world would be a very different place. Memorial Day was originally called Decoration Day. General John Logan, National Commander of the Army of the Republic, officially proclaimed it on May 5, 1868. Flowers were placed on the graves of Union and Confederate soldiers at Arlington. All northern states recognized Memorial Day until 1890. The South refused to acknowledge the day, honoring their dead on a different day, until after World War I. At that time, Memorial Day was expanded to those that died in all wars. We are standing here today, soon to be enjoying an afternoon barbecue with our friends and family, only because of those who fought and died. It is time to pause and consider the true meaning of this holiday. Memorial Day represents one day of national awareness and reverence honoring those Americans who died while defending our nation and its values. While we should honor these heroes every day for the profound contributions they have made to securing our nation's freedom, we should honor them especially on this day. We honor all that have served and will serve, and all that have died and that will die. Today, we honor and remember with a special honor for all that served and died in all wars. And today, especially, we honor those women that served our country and paid the ultimate price. Thank you very much.
Here comes many of us very familiar UH-1 Huey flying over. He's a VFW member. Martinez, the pilot. That's about $700 worth of aviation.
Factory to investigate the tragedy over there. He does have a letter, and I'll read it now. Dear friends, I regret that I'm unable to join you on this Memorial Day, but I'm honored to have an opportunity to send my best wishes as you, like millions of our countrymen across this great nation, gather to pay tribute to the men and women of our armed forces who have given their lives for this country. These individuals embodied the traits that make our country strong: courage, selflessness, spirit, and love of country. It is up to each one of us to remember the stories of their heroism and to support the families who have been left behind. Today is an important moment for us to honor the memory of those who gave their lives for our country. Yet it is also a reminder that we must honor and support those who serve today. Too many barriers face our veterans who are seeking the benefits that they have so rightly earned. We must work together to do all we can to break down those barriers. In closing, I want to thank those who have organized today's event for this recognition and for all that you do throughout the year to honor the memory of our men and women in uniform. We are truly grateful. Sincerely, Congressman Miller.
And now a message from Congressman Mike Thompson delivered by Ariel Mercado.
Good morning. It's an honor to be here today to speak to all of you on behalf of Congressman Mike Thompson. I have this letter to read to you folks this morning. Dear friends, on Memorial Day we honor the men and women who laid down their lives for our nation's most treasured and highest ideals. That tyranny and oppression are worth fighting against, and that freedom and liberty are worth dying for. Because our service members and the sacrifices they have made, our country's beacon continues to shine brightly above all others, guiding freedom-loving nations and people everywhere. So today, let's pause and remember the generations of soldiers, sailors, airmen, Coast Guardsmen, Marines, merchant mariners, and members of our intelligence community who have given their life to make our way of life possible. Let us honor their memory by praying for peace, for the day when war is not a reality, but a far distant memory. Sincerely, Congressman Mike Thompson.
And now a message from Supervisor Federal Glover, read by David Frazier. David.
Good morning. Supervisor Glover is at another event much like this one. There are several events going on across the county today, and as we discussed in the office who would go where, I'd like you to know I selected to come here. I was here last year, and I live further east of here, but I've always been touched by what takes place here in Martinez, and so I decided I'd like to be here today. I just want to share a few brief words